this is Catherine from Accelerated Reader reading books for you. Today I will be reading Mr. Sleepy, Sleeping the Day Away. Written by Jane Alice. Illustrated by Andy Yura. Dedicated to Melissa and Eric. Before I begin reading, I would like to give a big thanks to the author for sending me this book to read on my channel. In the description below, I've included links where you may find and purchase this book. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mr. Sleepy was a mellow kind of guy. He enjoyed the sleepier things in life, like naps on a cold winter day, naps on a hot summer afternoon, naps on a rainy spring morning, and naps on a windy fall night. He wasn't lazy though, he just really loved sleeping. It made him so happy. He had always loved sleeping from the time he was a baby. Most little ones don't sleep through the night when they are first born, but not Mr. Sleepy. He slept through the night, through the day, through holidays, through the week, and through the weekend. And it's not that he didn't like doing other things. He just really loved sleeping. Mr. Sleepy loved school. Science was his favorite subject. He also always loved space. Mr. Sleepy grew up, got a job, got married, and did all the things people do, except just a bit more sleepy. For example, one day, Mr. Sleepy decided to go on vacation. He always wanted to ride a train. I bet the motion of the train would put me to sleep in no time, he thought. He boarded the train and, as you may have guessed, he was asleep in no time. The train chugged down the tracks. Hours passed, and while taking a nap, Mr. Sleepy missed his train stop. Mr. Sleepy woke when he heard the train conductor's voice. Mr. Sleepy jumped up, gathered his belongings, and ran off the train. As you can imagine, all that activity made him very sleepy. He thought as he wandered around the train station. He had never been to this place before and was kind of upset that he missed his stop. He was going on vacation to see the world's largest bed. He thought maybe when no one was looking, he would climb up the headboard and take a quick nap. Since it was already getting dark, Mr. Sleepy thought, I'm pretty tired after that long nap. It's probably best for me to take a rest. He walked around the train station, testing out the best place to sleep. He could sleep anywhere, but he thought since he was in a brand new place, why not see what the train station had to offer? He looked at all the different benches in between big yawns. He finally decided on one that was near the bush. He fluffed up his backpack to use as a pillow and covered himself with his coat. He fell asleep listening to the sound of a train whistle in the distance. It was quite a nice way to start his vacation, he thought. When Mr. Sleepy woke up, it was morning, and he felt a little hungry. And you know what happened when Mr. Sleepy got hungry? He walked to the train station food counter, ordered an egg on a plain bagel, ate it, and immediately fell back to sleep. If you guessed that, then you are absolutely right. Mr. Sleepy fell asleep for the rest of the day. In fact, he missed lunch and dinner. When he finally woke up again, it was close to his bedtime. "What time is it?" asked Mr. Sleepy to the train station worker. He checked his watch, but before he could even reply, Mr. Sleepy was already fast asleep again. The next morning, Mr. Sleepy woke up. He felt great and well rested. He grabbed a cup of coffee. "Wow, that was such a nice vacation," he thought happily as he set off for home. He knew he needed to get home on time, or his wife would be angry. He got on a bus and, of course, decided to take a quick nap. And you guessed it, he missed his stop yet again. Mr. Sleepy got out at the last bus station. He called his wife to pick him up. And as he waited, of course, he took a little nap. As they were driving home, Mr. Sleepy's wife reminded him of how special tomorrow was. "You better be ready," she said in a loud voice. She had to talk loud to keep Mr. Sleepy awake. "You start your new job tomorrow. And you will never guess what Mr. Sleepy's job is. Try to figure it out. Art museum clerk, napping in a chair all day, looking after priceless masterpieces? Nope. A night shift guard in a supermarket? No, try again. A bed and mattress tester? Good guess, but no. A mannequin for high-end clothes? Nope. A model for artists that need to draw people that are asleep? That would be a great job for him, but no. A librarian in a quiet, peaceful library? That's not it. Just a few more guesses. A parliament worker? A firefighter? A waiter? No, no, and no. You will never guess. Mr. Sleepy was an astronaut, and all his sleeping made him the most perfect person in the world for a new mission to Mars. It was as if he'd been training his whole life for this job. His ability to sleep for such long periods of time was just what his boss was looking for in an astronaut going on a 9-month space mission. That's right. Mr. Sleepy is going to fly to Mars, and since he loves nothing more than a good long nap, he'll be able to sleep right through. Then, when he reaches Mars, he'll be well rested for his mission. And just as exciting as going to Mars, Mr. Sleepy will finally get his chance to take a nap in space. But before such a long journey, as you probably guessed, it's a good idea to take a nap. And that's exactly what Mr. Sleepy did. Good night. The end. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In the description below, I've included links for me to find and purchase this book.